Hello and welcome to the Really Real Jimmy Roberts. Now, we're going to be taking a look at some pictures on Mars of incredible objects that are definitely not man-made. Now, I've seen some people commenting saying, I've looked at these pictures of Mars and all I see is rocks. You poor ignorant dummy. If you can't tell a rock from a 67 Impala, I don't know what you're doing watching YouTube. You should probably stay in school, dummy. Alright, now let's take a look at some of these amazing anomalies that I've discovered on Mars. Right there, a donut on the surface of Mars. And NASA is trying to tell us that there is no life up there, except there's obviously a Krispy Kreme right around the corner. Take a look at this object. Look at this, a sperm on the surface of Mars. How did a sperm get on the surface of Mars? NASA, anyone? And for anyone who doesn't believe that that is an image of a sperm on Mars, well, I think you should probably just go jump off a bridge and pray to God there's something hard for you to hit, retard. Because it's clearly a spaceman sperm planted by NASA to deceive us from the Illuminati. Well, would you look at that? Audrey 2 from Little Shop of Horrors on the surface of Mars. What is going on? Now Hollywood's even getting in on the stuff that exists on the surface of Mars. Well, would you look at that? Oh wait, sorry, that's just a rock. Moving on. Now, are you gonna sit there and tell me that that's not a walrus? Because that's what NASA is trying to tell you, but anyone with eyes open can see there's clearly a walrus on the surface of Mars. And these guys just keep lying to us, and you dummies, you ignorant retards, keep believing them. Now look at this. They say that's supposed to be a mountain. Look, it's got a red arrow right on it. My God, people, are you all just a bunch of ignorant fucktards? And I suppose some of you idiots assume that that is merely a rock, like it's dead or something. You can't tell that that is a mechanical machine up there? And look at this, Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez. Once again, we're all being lied to by NASA, which stands for Never Ask Stupid People Anything. I mean, obviously, any moron can tell that this picture has been photoshopped. I mean, look at the sky, people. Where are the clouds? How come there's no clouds in the sky, NASA? Photoshop the clouds right out of the sky, concealing the fact that there's an atmosphere contained on the flat Mars. Now let me explain something to you banana head inbred mongoloid mule kickers. Would you please take 2 seconds to look at the geometry? This cannot be made by nature. That cannot be made by nature. These are not made by nature. These are artificially constructed, manufactured machines from either extraterrestrials or super advanced human terrestrials or a mix in between. And people always say, Jimmy, why don't you listen to scientists? Because science is a hoax created by the fake news media to deceive you. Duh, people. I mean, for real, you know, sometimes it just seems like I'm talking to a bunch of rocks, a bunch of plain old stupid rocks on Mars. That's what it seems like I'm talking to sometimes, because you guys are so completely ignorant that you're most likely a shill for the government and don't even know it, because that's how stupid you are. Science and mathematics are tools of the devil created by the pharmaceutical companies in order to push more Thorazine and phenobarbital on me that my doctors insist I keep taking. When are you backwoods yokels going to accept that I am of a superior intellect? You see, NASA believes they're smarter than me. But look, when I use 2 different color highlights, a red and a blue, and overlay them, I get a purple highlight. Would you look at that? Now what, NASA? Who's the genius now, NASA? Give me one of them rockets. I'll fly to the moon, bitch.